very simple no stitch leather card wallet. Be right back before we get started. So this is actually a Christmas present for my son, and he's a he's little, and I just wanted to make him. He wants to be big, he wants to be a big boy. So he likes to carry a wallet. So I want to make him a little small card wallet where he can just kind of stick it in his front pocket. Noi, hey, hey, actually, this came from you. I'm making one of those wallets for my son because he just wants a wallet. He wants to be a big boy. So we're gonna make him a little wallet. They're away right now, so while they are gone, I'm making them Christmas presents. On top of it, I bought them a scooter. They were both wanting scooters, so I got them a scooter. I'm making my daughter. She's become obsessed with purses, so I'm making her this floral pattern like purse. Still looks kind of rough right now because it's not finished, but but yeah, making her her own little purse. You got to put the strap on it and everything. She's 9, and then my son is 6. He's about to be 7. And since I'm making her a purse with her name on it, I'm gonna make him a little wallet with his name on it. So my kids are very creative themselves. And for this wallet, this one I'm using some of this oil tanned leather. I've also been, if y'all were around, or if you've seen the other video where I did with the how to make fringe, and then I did a video on how I made these little belt pouches, these little mountain men like belt pouches. Same kind of leather, very very woolly. So, oh wow, 17 people just popped up in here. I'm new to doing these vertical live streams. I'm not a big fan of them. Typically, a vertical anything. Period. I hate shorts. I don't like vertical at all. But I noticed with it does get some new people in. So that's good. So I'm trying it out on this channel. I don't think it would work out so well with. I don't think it would work as well with Modern Frontiersman, but I think it works okay with this because I can do these lives while I'm working. I don't like going live a whole lot over at Modern Frontiersman. It kind of just, it don't fit my style over there. So we're going to, I've got the pattern here, and I'm going to just trace it out onto this leather. But Noy, I appreciate you, man. This pattern is all because of you, brother. I'm still working out some kinks in it, so when y'all see me finally put it together, and this won't be long. This won't be a long video at all because this wallet does not take long to make. But when y'all see me put together it together, you'll see me have to fiddle with the fitting because I haven't worked it out yet. Because the only one I've made was for you, Noy. So I got it traced out. I traced it out with one of these stitching awls. I mean, not stitching awl, but this a scratch awl. Hello, everyone coming in new. Or coming in now. I've already gotten started. But yeah, still kind of working on this pattern a little bit. But once again, if everybody's new popping up in here, this is for my son. He's only 6, but he wants to be a big boy, and he's interested in big boy things now. So, make him a little wallet, make him happy. He likes carrying his lunch money in a wallet. It makes him feel big. So, this is one of his Christmas presents while he's gone tonight. Everybody, if you're interested in leather work, head over to the website at modernfrontiersman.com. Also, if you're into preparedness and tactical training, self-reliance, self-improvement, subscribe to my other channel over at Modern Frontiersman. So there we have the basic shape cut out, well, except for this rounded part on the top. So we have the basic shape cut out. Pretty simple, kind of heart-shaped at the top and then with a tail on the bottom. You might wonder, how is this going to become a wallet? Well, you're about to find out. I think with this one, I'm going to do my typical thing and do a simple little edge, like a simple little border line. It just adds some character to the item, having a little border. The reason I went and put my hat on after we got going is because I don't know why, but when I'm doing leather work, I like to wear a hat. So I got the light on the piece, but it keeps the light directly out of my eyes, if that makes any sense. That's why I said I had to go get something before we started. It was just my hat. So there I put a little border around. You'll see when it's folded over. It'll just give some extra character. It won't look so plain. Hey everybody new coming in here, Grit and Grace. Linchpin.supply. What's up, Coyote 6? I know you were wanting to do a live soon. Maybe we can get that going. When's Patriot Hangout live? I don't know, man. I haven't cared to do them in a long time, to be honest with you. I would like to do one like you were asking with everybody, you know, to get something going. When we get some topics figured out and do that soon. I haven't talked to you in quite some time. But that would be good. Get maybe 4 or 5 topics, and then we can all discuss. So what we'll do here is I'll punch a hole on each side. This is rivet holes, and that is the only thing that goes into the construction of this is one rivet. So pretty cool design. So what we'll do is I'll punch a hole on each end of this line, and that is just so when I cut this slit out, I don't cut through the other side and cut my piece where it don't need to be cut. So you cut from hole to hole to make a slit like this. The holes on each end, and it also keeps it from ripping. So when this gets under pressure, if it's just cut straight, these holes actually help prevent it from ripping out further. So usually any leather work you see, well, at least if it's handmade and it's not some factory made garbage, then it'll have a hole punched out on each end of any kind of slit like this. I do make when I make like bifold wallets and stuff, I'll instead of stitching in pockets, I'll actually make slits like this and put and that's how the card pockets will be a slit, a slit, a slit, and then you just slide them down between there, and it's held in by friction, by that by it being wedged in between these pieces. So let's see, that is it for that part. Now this will actually end up being folded over, which you're gonna see in just a second. It's a wallet, Cody 6 for my son, um, for Christmas. So what I'm gonna do is so it's gonna be tucked. It'll be fold over and it'll be tucked in. So I'm gonna stamp his name right here because he will love to have his name on it. Make him feel special. And I can already tell that this is. You are gonna see me fiddle with this one, put it together. It's not gonna. This flap is too wide. Um, so I'm going to. I'm gonna move this over here. I usually keep it over there on top of the over top of the leg so it doesn't bounce or anything crazy, but I'm not gonna bother right now. Let's snap his name right quick, which won't take but a minute because this leather is pretty thin. I don't gotta like beat it to death like some thicker leathers. So my son's name is Jonah. I don't talk about my kids much and stuff on the other channel because that's where that channel's kind of where the crazies come in, and they're not over here subscribing to this channel anyway. But when you talk, some topics bring in some undesirables. People watching leatherwork are hella more chill. Add a little pine tree. It'll be our little secret. Who all's in here still? So, there's his name stamped. Now that we got our little pine tree added, let's which is the little pine tree is my son's name. So he asked me the other day, he said, what does my name mean, Daddy? And so I told him that his name is a name for a dove or a name for peace. But that's what the Hebrew name Jonah means, and he liked that. And I actually named him that because I thought to myself, it's like I hope my children are peaceful and peacemaking type of people and not problematic people we have in our society today. So I'm going to name him Jonah. I'm not one of those people that believe, your name determines what you will be in life, but I think that's kind of just superstitious. There we go. Let's see. Now, y'all still are not understanding how this is going to be a wallet. I know this. You're looking at it thinking, how in the hell is that supposed to be a wallet? Let's see. Hang in there. All right. I'm going to put it underneath this for a second and let it kind of get that crease going on each side. So that's a good thing with leather, you know, it's like you can, if it's not in the shape you want, you can put it in the shape you want, put some weight on it, and it'll begin to somewhat take that shape. So sometimes when things are really stiff or don't want to, you know, don't really want to go the way you want them, I just put it underneath this piece of marble and let it sit there for a second. Noi, I need to come down there and visit you sometime, brother. Maybe wait during the summertime, we can hit the waves and something. I don't even know if you're interested in being in content or anything, but that'd be kind of cool to shoot some videos with you as well for Modern Frontiersman. We talk about something, I don't know. So everybody please hit, if you want to see more leather work, I've been doing all my projects live here lately. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. This channel is very different from my other channel. If you want to, if like I said before, anybody new popping in, if you're interested in homesteading, prepping, tactical training type of stuff, self-improvement type of stuff, even just motivational stuff, that was why I started that channel, Modern Frontiersman. You can go subscribe there as well. And but I started that channel because I basically just didn't, once I got out of the Marine Corps and throughout the years, I didn't like the way society was moving. And I wanted to encourage people to become better in every way. But I focused mostly on preparedness there because it just kind of went that way. I don't really even know why, but survival and preparedness stuff. Where can we order your handmade products? modernfrontiersman.com. And there's the link. Thank you. Once again, everybody who's just coming in, I'm also making my daughter a purse. The colors look kind of weird probably right now because it's not finished, but making my son a wallet. My daughter, she loves purses, so I'm making her a purse as well. Our luxury brand is stamped here, and it is actually named after her. There's no website for it yet, but it's coming. I'm more of working on designs. Here's a wallet design coming to the luxury brand, and I have leather from Italy coming in, some Saffiano leather that used by Prada and other luxury houses, but I've been working on some luxury items, a luxury line as well. But over here at Fortner's Frontier Leather, it's much more of the outdoor, like frontier vibe stuff. So I've got like these single action Mexican loop holsters. This is Schofield revolver holster. Lots of revolver holsters I make custom for people. Rifle slings for hunting and stuff. Simple, rugged outdoor products. 1911 basket weave holster. And I'm really disappointed that more people don't order 1911 holsters. I don't know. I think people have listened to the internet and think 1911s are gross and outdated and for old people, but they're not. 1911s are sick. Anybody that says otherwise is gay. I even make these what do you call them? You know what they are. They go in your stock and hold like shotgun shells and rifle shells and stuff. I can't think of words right now, but it's got these holes we can loop through. Need some leather AK slings on the website. Yeah, man, I can do that. I mean, this sling right here, I probably just have to make it longer, but I mean, this sling would work. This is these are 1 inch. I don't know what the, you probably just have to, because of that little hook or whatever where you put the sling at on the front of the AK, you might just have to, you can put some like 550 cord through there or something. But yeah. What would you do a belt in black? Been looking at your work for a while. Yeah. If you want to just order the belt and in the notes, just put in the notes on, because I don't know if I have black as an option, but I think I don't have any options on the belt. It's just the medium brown. But yeah, if you want it black, just you can order it on the website modernfrontiersman.com, and you can just put it in the note that you'd like it black. That's no problem. So I would just I got black dye sitting right here. I just throw some, I just dye it black and all good. And I use solid brass buckles on everything. I only use solid brass hardware. Not only for the looks, but because it doesn't rust. You know, a lot of people will use that like plated stuff, like this, and it will chip and it will rust and it will look like doo-doo eventually. So a lot of people have brought them back to me wanting new buckles put on them when I used to use the plated ones, and I just stopped using the plated ones. That's when, you know, my first couple of years doing leather work. But here we are now, 12 years in, and I do a lot of things different from when I first started. You can see all these hides on this shelf back here. There is a, see, there's one of the log carriers from the website hanging up there. I know the leather's a mess, and there's more piled way over in the corner over there, but I'm working on actually moving this workshop into a different location. So I'm moving a lot of things around right now, reorganizing this place. Mine is great, good harness leather and serves as a great gun belt. Heck yeah. Did I make a belt for you, Noy? I don't remember, dude. I've made so many. I mean, I remember making the wallet for you. There's no telling how many belts I've made over the past 12 years. It's ridiculous. I did years ago. Okay, cool. You know what I've made more of than anything else, though, is these Heritage Rough Rider holsters. I call these the Explorer holster because they got this flap. It keeps the dirt out. I made it specifically for people who are carrying the woods, hiking and things, and mostly for trappers and people who are bending over and sitting down, so it's cross draw. People who are bending and sitting and messing with traps and stuff. And trappers, I've sold a lot of these to trappers out west. I've sent a lot of these up to Montana. I've made hundreds of these holsters, as well as shoulder holsters for the Heritage Rough Rider. The Rough Rider holsters are my #1 selling thing. I sell more Rough Rider holsters than any other piece of leather work. By the way, I'm going to tell you, I got something else coming to the website eventually as well. I made this a long time ago, but everybody knows what this is, right? This is World War II style. I can't remember, I can't remember, M something. World War II style 1911 holster. So those are sweet. So it's somewhat better now. Let's see. A leather cheek riser. Yeah, I made one. I put foam underneath it. I have an order for one right now. Actually, I've only made one. It was kind of a pain because I was still trying to figure out the dimensions and the pattern and everything. But I can make anything. Um, just not saddles, not boots. I'm not a saddler, and I'm not a cobbler. So those are two things I won't even attempt to make if somebody asks me to. I have a pattern for hats right now, kind of like I'm gonna bring them to the website, kind of like these old school like flop hats, but they're flat on top, like the 1800 style hats. I have a pattern for these, and I'm gonna make them out of this same leather right here. It's very oily leather. It'll resist water and stuff. That's gonna be sick. How long did you do leather art pieces, and how old were you when you got started? So I started, say, like I said, like 12 years ago. So I don't know, 20 something, however long ago, 12 years, I don't know. But mid 20s. Um, uh, yeah, I got to doing it because I wanted to make stuff for myself, and I didn't see the outdoor type of gear I was wanting. I didn't want like a lot of modern stuff. I wanted old school stuff. I was trapping and I was tanning hides and stuff, and I didn't see many companies out there making stuff for people for like an old school lifestyle like that, and stuff I could find was not good quality. So I started making it myself, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a business and sell this stuff to other people um, who are doing the same deal. How much money per month? I don't know. It's hit or miss. It depends. I work a part-time job right now just in case for the months that don't do well. So the way this works, I fold so the rivets on the back, you fold it up through the back, yank it up tight. You see, forms a little pocket. So just yank it up through itself, and then it folds over and tucks into that little slot. The flap tucks into that little slot we made. Simple, done. See, no stitching, nothing, just one rivet. Pretty cool, huh? Show y'all again how easy that is. If I can get it back apart. They're kind of a pain to get back apart, which is a good thing. But anyway, I'm not gonna bother because it's too difficult. Well, maybe I can. But anyway, yeah, that long piece that was hanging down just folds up behind that rivet up through the top, and then there's your flap. Put fold your money up, put it in there, put your cards in there. It's perfect size for like credit cards and stuff. It's actually a card wallet, but you could fold money and use it like a front pocket wallet too. And it just folds under there, and that's how it stays closed. So Noy there, he found one online, sent me a video of a person making it. I altered the design a little bit to make it my own, and now it's a product. You see, it has my son's name on the front. He will love that. So this will be for my son to stick in his little front pocket and carry his money and stuff. I think I'm gonna make him a little belt too. When I make kids belts, I don't have children's belts on the website right now, but I've made a lot of them because people can't find them anywhere. Well, where are my buckles? Uh, so I have these little 1-inch buckles. I'll make a little 1-inch strap, just cut a little 1-inch strap out with my strap cutter and put these little harness buckles on. These are the same buckles I use for the shoulder straps on shoulder holsters. I'll use these for children's belts as well. So if you have little kids and you want a belt made for your kids with their name on it, um, uh, then you can email me. Fortner's Frontier Store at gmail.com is the email for this channel. Fortner's Frontier Store at gmail.com, and I can make you some kids belts. How old are your kids? They're both under 10. But yeah. So I can make things for children as well. There's a lot of things I can make too that I have patterns for that are not on the website as well. And the reason is because I moved all my listings over from Etsy because Etsy's trash, so I shut it down. It's nothing but problem customers from Etsy, so I just got tired of dealing with them, and instead I decided I want to drive all the traffic to my website and screw Etsy. They can every year they take more and more of the profit, which I don't mind to pay them a fee. I mean, because they're giving you a platform, just I don't expect everything to be free, but it's like every year they were going up and up and up to the point where it's like you're having to raise the prices on stuff so much that it's just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, is that where you ordered your belt? Yeah. Yeah, that's when I had Etsy. But they're a pain. If a customer complains, they automatically side with the customer. As a seller, you're always wrong, even if the customer's wrong. And I'm not someone, like I don't tolerate douchebag customers. Like I've had people order things and and send it back and say like it was fine, it worked, it fit, everything was good, but it wasn't perfect. I'm like, bro, like I don't. If you want perfect, go somewhere else because I'm not perfect. so I'm not perfect, so I can't make perfect things. I don't know what your definition of perfect is. And Etsy just automatically gave that person a freaking refund. Didn't give me a chance to do anything. They filed a complaint and literally said the item was not perfect. And Etsy immediately refunded them. It was like a $200 and something order for a shoulder holster. What's one of your best looking things you've made, and do you still have it? Um, I have a holster. I won first place in county fair with it. Every time I put something in the fair, I'll win first place in leatherwork, which is pretty cool. Um, that's not me bragging. That's just a fact, and that's pretty neat. So I made a. It was a holster for a 1851 Navy slash Griswold, and it had a big concho on the front like this, and and it had fringe along the edges and everything, and I tooled it and all, and that was one of my favorite things I've made. I don't have it anymore though. I sold it. I had a place on the website where it was like award-winning leatherwork, and I sold those items. I still have the ribbons and stuff though, and I took pictures with the ribbons and all. But it was sitting here, and I was like, you know what? There's no need in it just sitting here, just hanging on my wall. I can use it, or somebody else can use it, and there's no reason for me to have to just hang on to every single thing. So I sold it. So, but yeah, guys, that's the little card wallet we were making tonight. Thanks to Noy, and pretty easy. If you want to get into leatherwork, I'm thinking about doing a little beginner leatherwork course. Um, the first thing I ever sold was a fillet knife sheath through Etsy to a fisherman in Scotland. That was the first thing I ever sold. And it was an international order, which was pretty cool. Um, that guy, he was an older Scottish man, and for years he stayed in contact with me through Facebook, and he gave me updates and told me how much he was enjoying the sheath, and he had it out on his boat. Uh, off the coast of Scotland fishing. He was a you know, he that's what he did for a living. He was a fisherman, and I don't know what happened to him, but I won't forget that first order because I was so excited for my first order to be to another country. You know, I thought that was super cool. So yeah. But if you're wanting to get into leatherwork, I'm thinking about doing a beginner leatherworking course. That I will probably put it on the website, be a video course that you can access through the website. I don't know. I just don't know if there's enough interest in it. We'll see. I might make a post on it and see if enough people are truly interested in something like that. But guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get off of here and um, just kind of chill a bit before bedtime. So, as always, stay self reliant.